Okay, so we're going to be working on 2.2, all alternative ways to earn money. So there are other ways to make income other than a wage or a salary, including piecework, commission, salary plus commission, and contract work. Okay, so Greg is a tree planter. He plants 45 seedlings and he gets $2.50 for each seedling. So clearly multiply, and that's how much he makes that day. So this is called piecework. You get paid by the piece. Okay, so this person has been hired to knit sweaters. 75.50 for large, 69.75 for medium. So how much for 3 large, 2 medium? So 3 times 75.50 plus 69.75 times 2. So altogether, $366. Patricia works in the garment industry. She's paid $150 for hem, $225 for waistband. How much does she earn by hemming 12 and attaching 15 waistband? So $1.50 for each hem, there's 12. $225 for each waistband, there's 15. Multiply those two things and then add them up. So 18 here, 33.75 here, add them up. $51.75. Jack works. He charges $3 for main floor, $5 for second story. 7 and 6. So 7 main, 7 times 3 plus 6 second story, so 6 times 5. 7 times 3, 21, plus 6 times 5, 30, $51. So this is piecework. You just take whatever the item is and times it by the price. And if there's a bunch of them, just times them all and then add them all up. Now for this example, they're going to give you the money and the amount. So they have a total dollars, and then basically you have an amount made. So total number divided by pieces, and that will give you how much per piece. So now it's working backwards with divide. So cost per job, so $3,048 for 12 jobs. Divide those, and it's $254 per job. Okay, Carissa picked 18 quarts of strawberries and earned $67.50. So how much did she earn per quart? So again, $67.50 is the total divided by the 18 quarts, and then you can figure out how much for 1 quart. So $3.75 per quart. Joey, freelance writer, gets 35 cents per word. How long was his article? In other words, number of words. If he's paid $192.50, so $192.50 per word. Whoops. So he gets 35 cents per word. Oh, sorry, this is messed up. Yeah, I'll just start over here. So he gets paid $192.50 for 35 cents per word. times how many words he typed. So that would say times X words. And then to solve this, you'd have to divide 0.35. Yeah, so you just divide. So he typed 550 words. Okay, now they're talking about commission. And commission is a percentage of sales. So we've already done percentage of in this course, and commission will be a percentage of sales. So say you sell homes, how you get paid is based on how many homes you sell and what they're worth. So you always get a percentage of your sales. So depending on how hard you work and how successful you are, you can make a lot of money in this way. So whenever you get a commission question, or in fact any type of percentage question, this is percentage of, and we did this before. So 12% has to become a decimal, so 0.12. Just a reminder, you divide by 100 to get the decimal. And it's percentage of sales. So what did you sell? It's 0.12 times what you sold. So 785.95. So 12% is 0.12 times 785.95 is $94.31 after rounding. When selling a home, real estate agent makes 5% commission on the first 250,000 and 2% on any amount over that. So this price we have to break into two chunks, 375,900, because we have to take off that first 250 because he makes a different percent on the first 250. So subtract. Alright, so he gets 5% on the first 250 and 2% on anything over that. So he had an extra 125. Figure out those percentage ofs. Ooh, there's a lot of money. So those are the dollar figures, not the percents, the dollar figures. Okay, 5% of 250, 2% of 125,900. Add up those two dollar amounts. $15,018 to sell that home. So that's a pretty good payday. David earns a salary. So this is salary plus commission. So usually this is like if you work at like a retail store, like selling clothes or sporting equipment or furniture or something, you probably get like an hourly wage or a salary plus 5% commission on anything that you sell. So if you work really hard and sell lots of stuff, you can make a lot of good money. So he gets $375 no matter what for the week, plus, so 5%, make it a decimal. Always take percents, divide by 100. Always, always, always do that. 5% times the sales, 65.21. So it'll be 375 plus 5% of 65.21, which is 326. Add those up, and this guy's going to make $700 this week. Now this one that's coming up next here is giving you the commission that you earned and the sales, and they're asking what's the rate. Okay? So you're going to end up having to divide. So if you look above here, this equaled that. So now what they're doing in this question, they're giving you the dollar amount, they're giving you the price, and then they're asking, okay, well, what's the rate? So we times in that question above. Now we're working backwards in example 4. So you're going to do a divide. And you can see that here. Okay. Alright. So let's take a look at some of these questions. They're asking for what is the rate of commission. And the rate of commission is always a percentage. Okay. So to solve for the percentage, you need a part divided by a whole. Okay. That part is the commission. The whole is the price. So 686 divided by 95. And percents always times by 100. Because remember, if you want to go to percent to decimal, you divide 100. Here we're going to have a decimal and make it a percent, so we had a times 100. Decimal to a percent, you times 100. On the last question, we were going percent to decimal, so let's divide 100. So 6.86 divided by 95.95 times 100, and I'm getting 7.15%. Okay, so now that we have this formula, we can calculate these percents pretty quickly. Take the part, the small number, divided by the whole, the big number, and times by 100, and this is 4.7%. Don operates a small craft store in which he sells other people's crafts. He takes 45% commission from the sales. If he earned $9.58 commission, how much did he sell? Okay, so let's back this up again. Percent commission equals rate times sales. Alright, so here they gave us the percent commission. And oh wait, sorry about that. They gave us the percent commission, and it has to be a decimal. So that's this, 45%. Times the sales, which we don't know. And he earned $9.58. Sorry, my formula's kind of messed up. That on the left should just say commission. Alright, so to solve this question, we have to divide out the rate. So 958 divided by 0.45, 2,128.89 was the sales. Alright, so we're almost finished this section. A few more to go here, and then the homework. Alright, so question 13. Marcel's bidding on a contract to lay concrete on a patio. Decides to calculate his actual cost and then add 20% profit. So he needs 3 cubic yards of concrete at $100 per cubic yard. So 3 times 100. He needs to pay 2 employees at $12.45 per hour for 4 hours to do the job. So 2 employees times $12.45 per hour times the 4 hours. These two numbers are $399.60. Add those up, $399.60. So this is going to be his cost to do the job. He wants 20% profit. So we got to times that by 20% as a decimal. So I'm getting $79.92. So what should he charge the client? Well, he should charge the client the cost plus the profit so that he can make some money.
200. Yeah. You guys are tripping.
So add up the cost and the profit, and you get, with addition, 479.52. Alright, so this next one, there's 3 employees working. Each employee is paid the minimum wage in BC, which would be $8 an hour for an 8-hour day. They're also paid a commission of 12% on all sales. So if the 3 employees made sales of this, and this, how much must this person pay in total for the day? So 3 people times $8 per hour times an 8-hour workday. That's $192 for the wage. And then she also has to pay the commission. So it's 12% times these sales. So 12% times these sales, and 12% times those sales. So here's the first one. Alright, so you basically just have to add up all these dollar amounts. And the total, $414.63. Alright, Kate works for the front desk, sheet metal company, completed 5 contracts. The contracts were worth those amounts. Material, salaries, and other expenses amount to this. So what was the percentage of the profits? Alright, so those contracts are the money that they earned. So let's add all those up. So this answer is 26,650. All the material, salaries, and other expenses, so these are like your bills, so you have to subtract those out. So you get $2,900 profit. And then it says, what is the percentage of the profits? So take the profit and divide it by the total. So divided by the total contract worth. So, and then of course percentages you have to times by 100. So I'm getting 0.1088. So for percents you must times 100. So this is 10.88%. Now it's time for you to practice your homework.